So now this particular system here is also the ball based on all these systems are the ball canning jar system. And this is the first cable system which I sent to Ozzie Freedom about 3.5 years ago, probably. And then by the time he got done messing around with it, it wound up looking like this, which was actually a real advancement. But if you want to see how far a ball canning jar system can go, you want to look at the systems that your water to gas is installing in Clearwater at their 6-bay garage. You know, I mean, you look at this stuff and it's like unrecognizable almost. It's amazing how far this stuff can be taken. So we were going with the off-the-shelf approach, and we kept coming up with, you know, little improvements here and little improvements there, and you know, we're reading all the research and finding out what everyone else is doing, and we're installing them on cars as quickly as we can. You know, let's say that you would like to start a business doing this. How would you go about doing it? Well, I mean, the first thing to do is to actually build something and see what it does. You know, put it on your. Well, I started out. I didn't know much about Brown's gas, and so what we did is we bought the 2 books from George Wiseman on Brown's gas, and that really clarified it to us. George Wiseman has played a critical role all the way along. His website is www.egoresearch.com. In fact, there are two primary players up in Canada, where they've actually been driving the research from behind the scenes, right? The most notable, well, it would be hard to overestimate the role that either of these guys played, but one is Andrew McRowski. MICHROWSKI, I believe, at PaceNet. And the other is George Wiseman. Now, many of the leading researchers had the good fortune to actually work with Yul Brown. One of them is certainly Andrew McRowski, and McRowski mentions a far wider range of applications for Brown's gas technology than simply limiting it to the internal combustion engine. And so does George Wiseman. And as time goes on, we're attempting to develop these new applications. We find that this is absolutely the case, that Brown's gas is useful in a far wider range than anyone ever imagined. So are there any questions about any of these systems? Is there? Yeah.
We told people how to build a kit from scratch. Mm-hmm. So could you pick up a bottle and start from there and tell them where they drill the hole, tell them what kind of plates they buy, what kind of bolts they buy, and what kind of fittings they need to put through the top, etc.
Absolutely. Okay, now, so you're gonna build some systems. You're gonna need some tools, right? Well, I would suggest going to Harbor Freight, and you should be able to set up a nice little manufacturing facility in your garage or in a spare room for probably less than $200. everything you need, drill presses, drill bits, grinders, some hand wrenches, everything, right? And so then, you know, what we're using is stainless steel. And the stainless steel, you can get, the easiest place to get it is probably Fastenal, though you can usually get it from True Value Hardware if you want to go there, but you'll pay a steeper price. So,
What grade is stainless?
any grade will work, but the higher the grade, the less anode mud you will have. So if you go up to 316 and maybe 516, in the long run, it's going to work out a little better for you. But as far as initial system building and testing, you know, you can just get any stainless steel, and it's going to do the job.
As far as the stainless steel, could you explain why the full hard versus the needle stainless, which is better and why?
No, I don't really want to get into it. What I will say is that the more noble the metal, the better the electrolysis will be. The reason the stainless steel works is because it's chrome nickel steel, and nickel is the key ingredient there. So the higher quality stainless steel you can get, the better job it's going to do. I'm not trying to avoid the question, but I don't want to get into all the minutia of, you know, how long each wire will last and what. So the higher the quality, the better the job it will do. Where this